Good morning. Today is 31st, and I'm going to just do a analysis of last Friday's trades. And so before I do that, I need to explain these indicators so that you have an idea of of what is going through my mind to make decisions of buy and sell. So let's see. So if I drop this down, you can see there are two indicators here. One is the DBB 20 close, that is nothing but two Bollinger Bands. I'll go to the settings to make you understand this. So its length is 20, and I haven't made any changes to this particular indicator. It's the default which you can find in the library. So it's 20 and 1 and 2 deviations that you see over here, which is the dark yellow and the light yellow ones. These are the Bollinger Bands. And the other one is basically nothing but a combination of five, I think it's five, one, two, three, four, yeah, five EMAs of 3, 20, 50, 100, and 200. Again, I have not done, yeah, I have done changes in this. I've actually set it to 3, 20, 50, 100, and 200. And also change these colors the way, as you can see over here, from the darkest to the lightest. That's all I did, and both of these indicators are available from here. If you go to this section over here, and then go to built-in over here, and then search for it. Search for DBB, DBB, DBB 20, I think, is it? Yeah. So 3 no, not this one. I had it somewhere. I'm not sure where it is right now. Let me look for it. Let's see. Is it there in the favorites? I haven't added it into the favorites. It's not there. Is it possible to add? Hmm, okay. This is basically. Let me search for it. Hold on a second there. Double Bollinger. Is this the one? Let's see if this is the one. But I don't think I'll be able to add it because of the free. I have to remove this one first, actually. Okay, let's go for it. Built-in and double Bollinger. Double Bollinger Bands. I believe it is this. I do not know. I have to know. Yeah, looks like it is the one. Let's see. If you go to the settings of this one, which I just added, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so that is the one. So how do you add it into the favorites? Again, go back in there and search for double Bollinger. This was the one. Is just click on this particular star to add it to favorites. It'll be there inside this then. See. All right. Then I had this EMA trend 3. So for that, what I did was 5 EMA. You know, I believe it is this one. I do not know. I have to check. Yeah, this is the one. But let's see what this is. I mean, this looks like a better option. So let me go there. Let me search for 5 EMA and this. What is this? Is this let's see what this is. Okay, we'll go to the settings. Okay, that's those. Mhm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this. Okay, it is just one Bollinger Band, unfortunately, so we can't go for that one. let's look for some. So basically, we're going to just take these two. Uh, so search for 5 EMA and start it up. Come inside this favorites, and that's how it is. So basically, add these two indicators, and you will see it showing up on the chart like this. So coming back to these trades which I took, these three trades on Friday, you can see that this was a sell trade, and I basically, how do I mark this? You have this tool over here whether you want to go for short or long position. You can you can select it and click here, and you can adjust the stop loss and target depending on how you want to do it. So for the first trade over here, as you can see, what happened was the day started higher and then it came down, went up, and then this was a risky trade from my end. I won't normally do this because this is a risky one, definitely, because this is not actually following any of the rules of this particular strategy with these indicators. But coming back to this particular trade, you can clearly see that this particular at this in this area, you can see that particular you know this candle was a pin bar and touching this outer Bollinger Band, very close to it, and produced a pin bar. That was the reason why I had gotten into this. Okay, and basically, so this has to be adjusted actually. It's over here, but this needs to be adjusted a little bit towards the right side. So let me do that. And so if I can get this to move, let's see. Yeah. So as you can see, so I entered right at the moment when the price went above that pin bar, and I always look for 1:2 risk reward. So in this case, I got 120 points, and the risk was 60. So I'm just going to adjust this as well, so that we can show exactly the area where the price movement happened. And you can see that it actually started from here and went up till here. Thereafter, the third trade was a sell, and the reason why I sold was only because of the fact that there was this doji candle over here. You can see it's a doji candle which formed exactly after touching the upper Bollinger Band. And because it did that, I was waiting for the price to move below that and immediately enter. And that's how I did it. Unfortunately, it just went down and I got the points. So that was basically the analysis for how these trades were, executed. This was the only trade where the first one, that is, this was the only trade where I just went with the gut feeling, not exactly related to this strategy using these indicators, but then it was I just felt that it would it was just one of those gut feelings, which I would suggest newbie should never do such a thing. But for these two trades, yes, like I explained to you, these were picture perfect trades using these indicators. And the idea behind, now I'm going to actually explain how to use these. What's the strategy that I'm using these indicators? The idea is whenever price, you have to look for all the, the moving averages. There are 5 of them. All of them should be stacked one above the other. That should be the criteria for a buy as the first one. Second would be, these candles coming to one of these Bollinger Bands. If you're looking for buy, then it obviously needs to go and touch the either the lower inner band or the outer band. So that is a criteria for buy, and that's exactly how it is done for sells. So if you want to sell, then you got to make sure that all these purple uh, EMAs are stacked one below the other, and then once they are stacked in that position, you would want the price or the candle to touch the upper Bollinger Band's upper band that is, or the inner band's upper band. When it touches and then the price starts to go down, that's when you would start to sell. So if you look at these two, that's exactly what has happened in these two. All right? Okay. So that is all for today. That is the analysis for last Friday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.